Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Nearly at 100,000 subscribers. Will it happen today? Probably come tomorrow, but we'll see. This, however, is about bullish. I'm also bullish on getting to 100,000. But we're talking about bullish this morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to
But
Martyn
also, at the
Lucas
same
Investor.
time, I'm going to slap everyone's wrist. All of those that traded without discipline, who got wiped out last night because now we're all blaming one whale for bringing the market down. That's not the full story. I'll explain it all here. And some of us didn't lose. In fact, some of us are winning. Again, I bought the dip, but I bought it in a specific way. It's very important to know how to buy, how to trade, and I guarantee it's not what you hear online. So we are going to focus on bullish, but we will touch on Bitcoin and what everybody did wrong last night. And I mean everybody, including you. Let's get straight into it. Tap the like button if you like these live shows. And consider subscribing as well. Everything I do here, I make live. I don't make edited videos. I rehearse these things so I can do them live with you, live on the show. So let's get straight into it. I hope you're going to enjoy the show. Got a lot to share with you. So remember, please listen, because you are responsible for your trades. You are making the same mistakes that everybody else is doing. So pay attention. Here we go. Remember, we're not here to make friends. I would love to make friends with people, but I'm here to provide the best information, the most real information, and what is right, not what is popular. So we're going to talk about bullish, but we're also going to focus on Bitcoin, traders, what they got wrong, lack of discipline, scarcity, adoption, and we'll mention XRP, because XRP has everything to do with bullish. So, welcome everybody. I hope you're all well. I hope you survived it. Many didn't. Many got liquidated throughout the evening. I was up all night. You can see my red eyes. When situations like this occur, I'm up trading, and I've been buying more Bitcoin. And I'll tell you why I've been buying Bitcoin, and I'll tell you how I'm going to trade out of it shortly, even though I said I'd never sell. There are exceptions to that. So, let's get straight into it. Bullish. This is one of the positions I bought on the IPO. I got in with 29 shares. I do what I say and I say what I do. I told you that I would never sell my position, and I haven't. I said I would buy more when it goes below my IPO price, which would be $35. I bought it at 37, but I'm not going to buy until I get to 35. If I do get to 35, I will double my position. I want to own these systems. These are the framework of crypto. These are the very digital banks, networks, whatever you want to call it, exchanges. And they also cater primarily for the institutions. That's where I want to be. So I own it. I'm not selling it. I'm up 83%, and I'm very bullish on bullish. So that's where we are right now. Now, bullish has a backstory, which I want to share with you. I'm going to give it to you the way it was presented on Seeking Alpha. If you want my Seeking Alpha referral, there it is. But I'm also going to present it on our own newsletter. So here it is, but we have a much better coverage of it. But I'm going to give you the headlines first using Seeking Alpha should you wish to get the software. All right. So Bullish says it arranged to receive 1.15 billion of IPO proceeds in stablecoins. Wonderful. This is why we like XRP Ripple, RLUSD. Little spoiler there. Bullish, ticker symbol BLSH, which made its debut on the New York Stock Exchange last week. In this year's one of the most closely watched IPOs, said it had arranged to receive 1.15 billion of the proceeds in stablecoins. The global crypto exchange, backed by billionaire venture capitalist Peter Thiel, said the update represents a historic step for the use of stablecoins in an IPO in the United States. Shares were down 2.16 Tuesday, pre-market to 62. Everything was down. However, I'm on the way up again. I'll explain how I'm up. BLSH saw its shares close out for the first day of trading with an 84% surge after raising more than $1 billion in an IPO that drew demand more than 20 times the amount offered. A vast majority of the stablecoins were minted on the Solana SOLUSD network. Majority of the proceeds were settled in USDC, USD, and along with a portion settled in EURC. USDC and EURC proceeds are being custodied exclusively by Coinbase Coin. Additionally, Additionally, the company received the following USD and EUR denominated stablecoins: USD convertible and EUR convertible, issued by Societe Generale Forge; Global Dollar USDG, issued by Paxos; PayPal USD, issued by Paxos; and Ripple RLUSD. So our favorite token here, our favorite coin, XRP Ripple, was used in this purchase, or this settlement, I should say. And this is good. This is what we expected, and we got it. This was partly what made Ripple pop when this news came out. Anyway, very, very nice news indeed. That's the way it was presented on Seeking Alpha. If you want Seeking Alpha, there is the referral. You can get a free trial and a discount, and you could use it. But I'm going to show you how we presented it with our own newsletter. We don't go to X, we do our own research, and we don't copy and paste. We do our own work, our own due diligence, our own research, and this is what we provided. So, Bullish Exchange soars 11%. A stablecoin IPO settlement signals new era. And I want to thank Sensei's wife for these wonderful graphics that we have here that are always done absolutely fantastic by Sensei's wife for our newsletter. If you'd like to get the newsletter, by the way, you can actually get free tickets to win our $1,000 in XRP. We're giving away lots of prizes. We have lots of things to celebrate our 100,000 subscribers, which we are soon to be at. We're at 99,208. If you tap on it now, it should roll round. We're on the way. Will we be at 100,000 today? My prediction is the party is planned for Wednesday, but it could come as early as tomorrow morning. We shall see, though. All right, but I've got it scheduled for Wednesday. I will change it if we get there earlier. All right, so let me give you the newsletter. This is a newsletter you can get daily news via the website, via an app, and via email. But on top of that, if you get this for free, there is the paid version, of course, but you sign up for free, you can win tickets to win $1,000 in XRP. I'll talk about that in a moment. But anyway, once again, thank you to Sensei's wife for the images. So, Bullish jumped 11% to 69.80 on Thursday, extending its surge following historic IPO that marked the first ever US public offering, settled entirely in stablecoin. Now, if you've just tuned in and you want to know about Bitcoin and crypto crashing, stand by. I have information on that, and I'm going to slap everyone's wrist. Nearly everyone got it wrong. I didn't. I'm up on it, and I'll explain why. And I know sometimes people think, well, that's a bit arrogant, but I'm here to give you the right information, not the information that you want. Don't confuse what you think to be arrogance with passion and commitment to getting it done. I've been up all night trading. I haven't slept. I'm getting it done. So I'll explain why and what people did wrong last night. The crypto exchange operator has soared 89% from its $37 debut on August the 13th, reaching a market cap over $10 billion amid intense trading volatility that prompted multiple halts. IPO proceeds of $1.15 billion were received in diversified mix of stablecoins. Ripple's RLUSD on the XRP Ledger, and bearing in mind every time that happens, a little bit of XRP gets burned. XRP becomes more valuable. We like it. Circle's USDC and EURC. PayPal, I've mentioned the rest already. A token linked to Donald Trump with most minted on Solana. Jefferies coordinated the groundbreaking settlement logistics while Coinbase provided asset custody. All right. Now then, Bullish Exchange, led by ex-New York Stock Exchange President Tom Farley, has processed over 1.25 trillion in trades since launching in 2021, with 2.6 billion in average daily volume through Q1 2025. The deal marks a milestone in institutional stablecoin adoption, proving blockchain's readiness for billion-dollar capital flows with speed and transparency traditional rails lack. Now, you need to understand this is important because all of this stuff happens on Ethereum. Ultimately, all of these exchanges are done on Ethereum. Okay, it's the Ethereum network. This is why I'm loading up on Ethereum. It's why some people are selling their Bitcoin to buy Ethereum. Okay, so even though we're talking about the stablecoins, RLUSD, using, of course, some XRP, it's also happening on the rails of Ethereum. I know all this gets quite complicated, but all of this is going to be the basis. Think of Ethereum as the Play Store the App Store for Apple. Think of it like that. All right, and then all of this stuff sits on that. Anyway, Bullish's pure play crypto infrastructure model could prove transformative through its current 95x revenue multiple implies immense growth expectations amid competitive pressure from Coinbase and others. We've seen how Coinbase surged. I want to own and hold forever Bullish. Now, I've said, and I'll say it again, I do anticipate that Bullish is a 3 or 4x. And we're not quite there yet, but we've done pretty well. We've doubled, but 3 or 4x. So I'm not selling a single share, but I will buy more if it goes below my OPI price and not a penny above it. Ripple said this: congratulations to Bullish on a successful IPO. A portion of the IPO proceeds was settled in RLUSD, minted on the XRP Ledger. This is the first public listing to bring the settlement process on-chain and sets a precedent for how stablecoins can shape future listings. Now, one of the things I'm expecting to see in October is the ETF for XRP, but also we're looking forward for seeing an Ripple Bank. So again, this is all great news for anyone who invests in Bullish. It's also great news for anyone investing in XRP. Bullish said, Bullish has arranged to receive 1.15 billion of proceeds from its recently completed initial public offering. Offering in stablecoins, which represents historic step for the use of stablecoins in initial public offering in the United States. Okay. Now then, we're going to leave it just there for the moment, and we're going to come back and talk about what happened with Bitcoin, crypto overnight, and what everybody did wrong and I did right, because you can see I'm on the way up. I hate to sound smug sometimes, but people do it to themselves. They want the market to be what it isn't. They believe in stuff and dream of stuff. They don't realize crypto or the asset they own doesn't know you own it. Just because you believe it, just because you dream about it, or you worship something, it's not going to make it go up, down, or sideways. It doesn't care you own it. You got to look at the money. Where's the money going? Who's buying? Why are they buying? That's why I spend my time building relationships, talking directly with the people at the banks, with the people at the exchanges, all my CEOs, hedge fund managers, Wall Street managers. These are the people that I talk to. And when I gain information of when they're buying, I'm buying. It's a very simple strategy. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. It doesn't require a chart. It's accompanied by a balance sheet, and that is it. And you know my trades. I have only ever lost once since I rebalanced, and the purpose of that was to show you what not to do. Anyway, so what happened overnight? Well, a lot of people got spooked out by hearing that one whale had sold, I think it was 24 million Bitcoin, or no, not 24 million. That wouldn't be right, would it? Whatever it was. 24 million in Bitcoin, whatever it was. I forget now. I forgot the number. It doesn't really matter. It's hardly a drop in the bucket for what they actually own. However, it caused a sell-off. Again, got to zoom out and look at it really. If you just zoom out, it's actually nothing, but it scared everybody. I mean, the reason why it scared everybody and why everybody made the mistake they keep making is they believe the market's always going to go up and they over leverage. Now you might say, well, you're one to talk. Don't you use a ton of margin? I do. I don't 2x, 5x, 10x, 100x. I just use on Robinhood, which is like withdrawing. It's not regarded as an asset collateral like 25 times maintenance, 50 times maintenance, 100 times maintenance, whatever. Bitcoin crypto on Robinhood is like withdrawing your money. It's 100%. It's just 1-to-1. So I don't do massive amounts of leverage. I don't do any leverage. I just single ratio. So I want to borrow $10 or $1,000 or $100,000. That's it. I don't multiply that. You don't need to. Sensei often talks about it. You don't need to do 100x, 200x, God knows what else, because crypto's already got huge growth without taking that amount of risk. And because it is so volatile, it can trip you up and wipe you out. And that's what happened last night. There was a small, really, when you think about it, if we pan out on the 5-year, you can see that more and more every day, Bitcoin is looking like the S&P 500. It did trim off a little bit, but it's getting less each time. It wasn't a big deal. But because people keep buying and buying and buying and they listen to Tom Lee, which I do, but they take Tom Lee at his word and go, it's going to 100, 200,000 by the end of the year, which I also believe, but they don't allow for it to go down in the meantime. They over leverage and they get wiped out, and that's what happens. So I'm slapping everybody on the wrist because literally millions of people did that around the world. And when you think how many people in Bitcoin, it's not that many that didn't. So a lot of people do that and they got wiped out. Well, that was great for me because I just watched it come down and started buying it again. So thank you very much. There's always somebody at the other end of the trade. So this then brings in the argument, is Bitcoin safe? Is it safe that one person owns it? If an institution own all of Bitcoin, should we be worried? No, not at all. You should only be worried if you're trading without discipline and structure. For those of us that are disciplined and have structure, it's absolutely fantastic. It's just like over and over again, just free money. So I didn't buy any Ethereum last night because I'm already up on all my positions, and I only ever buy when I am below value. Now, how do you value Bitcoin? You can't. How do you value XRP? You can't. But you can value Ethereum, because now I understand how it's going to be used on the networks, the New York Stock Exchange and the exchange down the road from me. So I can build in a value now, not just speculation, but an actual value. And it didn't go under value. Even though I see it going to 12 or 15,000, which is a 3 or 4x on where we are today, that is what I want to invest in crypto. I don't want a 10% profit on crypto. I'm not taking that level of risk and that level of volatility for a 10% gain. I'll do that on the S&P, but I'm not going to do that on crypto. So for me, I've got a 4x in it, and that's what it needs to be. So I'm not buying any more on the way up and chasing it. But if it goes down significantly, and I don't mean on the day, if you look here, the charts, they show you the day. But these on the right-hand side where it's got the percentages, that's my overall position. So my overall position on Ethereum is up. All right, it's down a bit over the night, but I'm up. So I'm not going to pay more than I paid last time because I buy with conviction. When I bought all the Ethereum I ever needed. I didn't just buy the Ethereum coin, which I'm staking, but I've also got the ETF as well. And there's reasons why I hold both. And I've got a whole video coming out about the ETF versus the coin. That's a whole different video by itself. So I didn't buy any Ethereum. I didn't buy any XRP either because I'm overweight on XRP. Now, bearing in mind, though, when I first entered at 330, I'm now down at I think my average now is 304. So I've smashed my average, but 304 around the $3 is a nice place to be with XRP. So yes, I'm down 2.5%, but with the S&P, 2.5% would be me buying a ton of S&P. But crypto, particularly XRP, down 2.5%. Overall, from where I started, is nothing. I don't want to be buying that, so I don't. I'm not doing shorts, I don't do options, I never guess, I look on value. So I'm leaving XRP alone, even though it's my favorite coin to own. But I did buy Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin oversold. Bitcoin went in a danger territory on the RSI. Now, again, I don't use charts or anything like it to trade, even though I understand them more than most will give me credit for, but that's not what I actually focus on. I focus on who's buying. And when that whale sold last night, it wasn't a big deal. In fact, it was actually a confidence in crypto because all they did was go from Bitcoin to Ethereum. They transferred and exchanged. That's all they actually did. But of course, it's a sale. It has to go through as a sale on the ledger. So what it did, it triggered others to sell off. And it wasn't the whale who were responsible for the bigger dip. What caused the bigger dip was everybody who'd over leveraged and going long. I never use options. I never guess. I just buy the asset. That's it. Sometimes the ETF, sometimes the coin itself, but never use options, never use shorts. Don't make any predictions about where it's going. I just buy it when it's undervalued. Again, we can't do that for XRP and Bitcoin, but we can with Ethereum. So at the end of the day, I didn't buy Ethereum, I didn't buy XRP, but I did buy a ton more Bitcoin. Now, I don't know where the bottom is. I heard Sensei this morning talking about these different levels. And for most people, I agree. Using the chart is going to give you some help. Absolutely. Sensei lives on charts and he's right. It works for him. But I'm in a fortunate position of having humans I speak to, relationships for me. That's what I do. I don't even hardly glance at the chart when I'm about to buy. I'm simply finding out who's buying. So the chart will give you some suggestions, but the trouble is it's the same chart for everybody. I like to think of it as a battle plan, and everyone has got the same battle plan, right? I just want to show you my Bitcoin purchases. So you can see how heavily I've been buying overnight. I bought about $10,000 overnight. I've been up all night buying Bitcoin. But the charts are a battle plan that everybody else shares with each other. And they all go, well, this is a good time to buy. This is a support level here. And everyone tries to outperform everybody else by going slightly before, slightly after. It seems a silly game to me, but I do appreciate and respect it's the way chart readers work. I get it and I appreciate it. But for me, not interested in that because at the end of the day, the chart means nothing if suddenly everybody decided to short or everyone over leveraged and got wiped out. This chart would just smash through. It would just go plummeting through and the chart isn't going to save you. So the way I invest on the S&P and the way I invest in crypto is the same thing. I will use all my money. I'm always fully invested. There's no money in the bank. There's no money in my cash reserve. There's no money in my rainy day fund. I don't need that because I've got shares at the bottom that I've never sold. I can always release for cash. I'm never holding on cash. I've never got an insurance policy. I don't believe in it. If you do it right, you don't need cash on the side going down in value because that's what it is if you just hold cash on the side. Every penny of mine has to work. So when I buy crypto, I will use margin. Absolutely. I'm using a ton of margin again now. I'm amplifying my gains. I don't recommend anyone do that. I don't recommend anyone follow my trades because I've got, 12, 15-hour days where I'm committed to doing this. I speak to people all the time. I'm disciplined. I don't get emotional, really. You know what I mean? But most people aren't going to do that, right? They're going to buy into fear. They're going to stress and all the rest of it and so on. So I have been using margin, a lot of margin to buy Bitcoin at the moment during the night because it was oversold and it was being caused not by a whale dumping it. The whale started it, But what caused the sell-off was those that overborrowed. That to me is always a buy sign. Now to everybody else, it's a sell sign because they're being forced to sell, they're being liquidated, everybody's running around like a headless bloody chicken and selling. So I just go, great, this is when I go shopping. So I did, and let me show you what I did. So during the night, it's August the 25th. Today, there you go, you'll see all throughout the night, started at midnight, August 24th, right at the bottom. You see there, look, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000. You can see I started to slow it down at the end. I normally speed it up as it gets lower and lower, but actually I was calculating my exit on this because I have an exit, even though I never sell. Let me explain what I'm going to do. So you see this morning, I think it was about an hour ago, as Sensei was doing his show, I bought another 1,000 at 111,977. Now, obviously, you know that the spread on Robinhood, you're always about $1,000 different. There's a slight fee there and all the rest of it, but that doesn't matter. But so you're never going to get the price on the screen. Anyway, I talked about my exit strategy because I do have an exit strategy for all of this, even though I'm never selling. That kind of contradicts itself, doesn't it? Let me explain. I'm using tax lots on my XRP and my Bitcoin and my Ethereum exactly like I am on the S&P 500. I know how much I want. I know how much I can afford, and I know how much risk I can afford to take. No less, no more. We don't go past it. We go up to it. That's it. So when we are getting close to our risk, a maximum amount, we've got to trim it back. Because if you look at my S&P now, it's now become underweight again. It's increasingly getting underweight. It's now down to 72%, which for those of you who do a quick calculation will know I'm 28% now crypto. In fact, more than that, I'm probably more like about 40% crypto. That's extremely bullish. It's too bullish. It's not where I want to be because I've got the ETFs that are in IBIT and Ethereum as well with BlackRock. So I've got to trim it back. So what do? Well, I've got two options. On the carry trade, which we'll probably get, the S&P will probably drop 20-30%. So I can buy with the remainder of my margin. I've got some margin left. I can buy some S&P. That will bring up the weight on the S&P. If we get a big crash, that would be a brilliant thing to do because I get a big discount plus I rebalance my portfolio. If that doesn't happen, I still want to do it. So I go back to my crypto and I look at it and we can see it's starting to go up now. I'm starting to make money from those dips during the night. I will use tax lots. And yes, you can use tax lots on your crypto just the same. And I will sell at the top, not the bottom. I won't be taking profit. I'll be doing it for a wash. I will simply be returning the higher price crypto for the lower price because I didn't know where the bottom was. So I bought on the way down. I want to keep the lower ones and sell the higher ones. Now you might say, well, what if it goes up to 200,000? You're going to miss out. Doesn't matter. The ones I've got at the lower price, and I've got more of them because they are at a lower price, they're the ones taking me to 200,000. The ones at the top, if I keep them, I'm gambling. I don't gamble. I'm speculating. I don't speculate. And I'm overstretching and I'm taking my balance of my portfolio away and I've got too much risk. The only way to win is to control your risk. So we don't want that. All right. So what we do is this. I'll show you how I do it. So I'll go into I'll say Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the one that is most overweighted now. It makes up 10.3% of my portfolio. Plus, of course, I got the ETF. So I'm probably about 15-20% of my portfolio now is in Bitcoin. That's way too bullish. I mean, how did I ever get here? So we've got to trim some, but we don't want to pay tax and we also don't lose, but we trim some. Now, when we trim at the top, it will bring our average down. Now, our average is 115.8 right now. As you look across the screen, it's 115.8. If I sell the ones I bought at 120, My average is going to drop to 114, 113, 112, 111. I'm going to get more and more safe. I'm going to pay off margin. I'm going to de-risk. And I've got more Bitcoin at lower prices still going to $200,000. Right? That's what we've got to do. So we click the sell button. We click the sell button. So I'm not really selling. I'm trimming for a wash. I'm simply swapping the lower priced Bitcoin for the overpriced Bitcoin. Overpriced, well, not necessarily when it's 200,000, but you understand what I'm saying. So I go on to market order and I go tax lots. Now, if you don't have Robinhood, let me give you the link for Robinhood USA, and there's Robinhood UK. You can do what I'm doing. Now, Robinhood UK doesn't have this yet, but it will be coming, and you'll also get free shares. Now, if you don't have or don't want Robinhood, why I don't know, but if you don't want Robinhood, you might, and you have your own brokerage, most brokerages have lots on them. They're not called tax lots, but they are called lots. So you can do exactly the same thing as I'm doing. All right? There's nothing here that I'm doing that you can't do. So tax lots. Now, just like the S&P, I select tax lots. Let's go to tax lots. Now I go by cost. And you can see, there you go. The one I bought on January 2nd, I mean, it says it's 0. I mean, I don't know how small that is, but anyway, it's green. But you can see the one that I bought last night, that's the lowest price one. That is nearly in the money. It's red at the moment, down $12. It's not too bad, is it? I bought, I think, was it $1,000? I'm down $12. Well, 8 of that, of course, was the cost from Robinhood. So I'm down about $4. Now, as we start to go up again, which we will, that one will turn green. We don't want to sell that one. We absolutely... Oh, hang on, what's this?
Donated $2 through a super chat. Do you know if Kraken do lots? Can't find it there.
Do I know if Kraken do lots? I don't know. I've never used the system. I couldn't tell you. If you've got it, you know more than I do. Look around, go in the search, Google it, speak to your advisor at Kraken. I don't know, but I honestly don't know. So we don't want to sell from the bottom when they turn green. That would be ridiculous. That's what some people do. Because if you don't do lots and you just click sell, you're selling first in, first out. FIFO rule. So you could be selling the wrong lots. You could be losing money. You could be selling for profit. You don't want to be taxed upon. You've got to look at your lots. All right. So I don't want to search that way. I want to search the other way. Now we tap the screen for the highest price. Now you can see the highest price Bitcoin right at the top. I paid $120,000. I bought it at the top. So that's what I want to sell. Now I can sell on the way to the top. I could start at the bottom here, 118, 19, 19, and 20. So what I could do is I can tick all of these. Let's say I'll tick those. There's 3 there. Let's say I'll tick the top 3. That will give me an estimated loss of 509 if I sold right now. Well, I don't need to lose money. We don't lose money. We never lose money. So we're not going to lose money. We're going to leave those lots alone. But when we bounce up, which we will, I will get to a profit or a wash. It doesn't really matter. And it will relieve 5,000, see at the bottom left-hand corner, 5,892. Now, by the time it goes up, because I'm $500 out of the money, it'll be somewhere about $6,300. That'll be off my margin. That'll reduce my daily cost of margin. But bearing in mind, interest rates are coming down, so the costs need to be recalculated. It's going to get cheaper. And it de-risks me. So that's what I'll do, just like I did with the S&P. Exactly the same strategy. The strategy that always works, always win. All right? So there you go. Now then, if you want a deeper dive in tax lots, how to always win, and I always do, right? This is my portfolio. You see now coming up again. My S&P is coming up. My crypto is coming up. I'm making tons of money again, right? What I did isn't clever. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science, but it is facing the facts, not wanting the asset or the market to be something it isn't, and listening to idiots on X, listening to people telling you all kinds of stuff. Buy the dip. I don't buy the dip. I buy with conviction. There's a difference. Buying the dip is buying every week at the same time, whether it's up or down or at dollar cost averaging. I don't do any of those things. I buy when it's undervalued.
At LawJason6659 donated $1.99 through a super chat. Hi Martin. H bar or XRP? Hope you reach 100k soon.
Well, I am not the crypto expert here. It sounds a bit odd to say, doesn't it? I've got over $120,000 now in crypto, but I'm not the expert. The expert on crypto is Sensei. He knows all about H-bar. I know nothing about it. I'm a bit like Warren Buffett often says, you don't need to know about everything, but you do need to know a lot about what you know about. And I know a lot about what I know about, which is a few things, a few shares, a few stocks, a few businesses, a few people I speak to. I don't know anything about H-bar. I know it's a favorite of people that like XRP. I understand that. I understand the basic premise of it, but I don't know enough. I don't know anybody in the space. I can't speak to anybody from the project, so I don't invest in it. Whereas everything else that I talk about, I can. I have connections with all of these things. So I don't know. Sensei will give you more information, but I can't give you anything of any use, I'm afraid. So anyway, there we go. There is my crypto update and bullish update. I hope that's been of some help to everybody and provided you with some use of your time. So I'm going to give you now a link to something I think you will like. If you go into the channel right now or YouTube, go to the search bar. This is really important. Type in Martyn Lucas Investor, Martyn Lucas Investor, tax lots. You can do this for every single ticker, NVIDIA to Microsoft. I've reviewed them all. You can find the review on them. So Martyn Lucas Investor, NVDA, MSFT, AAPL, TSLA, Tesla. You got the idea. But type this in. And honestly, the video was called How to Always Win. Sounds a bit crazy, right? Always win? Absolutely. Always win. You've seen my trades. I'm always making money. How to always win. And the reason why I win is I've got discipline, structure, good relationships. I don't want the market to do something just because I believe in it. I don't preach to it or think it's some religion. It doesn't know you own it. It doesn't care. And it's just maths. It's just numbers. And it's easy. I've always said it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. So how to always win. This tells you all about Bitcoin, XRP strategy in much more detail of me doing it live as well. So share this, copy this, go and bookmark this. Tax lots, tax. All right. So here we go. Tax lots. Obviously, you can always type that in yourself. There you go. All right. There you go. Now then, we're coming up to the bell in 20 minutes time. Can everyone tap the like button? Hopefully we'll hit 100,000 by Wednesday when we have the party planned. If it gets earlier, I'll do it tomorrow. But anyway, smash the like button and consider subscribing. That would be absolutely wonderful. Let me show you the, there it is. Let me just show you the studio. We're all set for the party. There's loads of stuff we're doing. I'm going to tell you a bit about it now. We've got $1,000 of XRP. Oh, if you want to win XRP, 1,000, let me know in the chat. We've got a big party planned. So if you'd like to win that, just let me know now and I'll tell you how you can win in the chat. Now, I've got some other things that you might find of interest. Let me just shut that window down. So here in the shop today, we're selling out every day. We've only got 10 available, 10 days for 100,000 subscribers. That's it. And each piece of merchandise is numbered. Can you see? We're at number 2 now. Yesterday was number 1. They all sold out. We have a small mug, we have a large mug, and we have a latte mug, and we have a signed, framed, and lovely frame. I've got one of these going on my wall. Sensei's got one. It's signed by me. It's got my signature on it, and it's the limited edition. They're signed, framed in a proper sealed frame, and it's 1 of 10. Yesterday, number 1 sold out. The only thing available today now is number 2. There it is, 2 of 10. Okay, there are only 10. These will be collector's pieces because there'll only ever be 10. I've got 0 of 10 on my wall coming to me, and 1 of 10 sold yesterday. This is 2 of 10. It's a poster with my signature on it. As you can see, it's framed. It's got our logos on it. I'll give you a little closer look at it. There you go. That's what it looks like. Let me just zoom in. There you go. And a little zoom in there, look. There you go. Very, very cool. It's got the silver plaque on the big screen. Martyn Lucas Investor on YouTube. It's got the studio all lit up. You can see there's a QR code here. This will give you a special surprise as well when you get this. This is a special thing. You won't know what it is until you scan the code when you receive it. Number 2 of 10. So at the moment there's only one. There's only one of these. Number 2 of tomorrow it's 3 of 10. So if you want this, it's a collectible for the 100,000. Here is the link in the chat. All right, there you go. Now I would say in the next minute, that will be sold out. Tomorrow, it'll be 3 of 10. There is only 10 available, and we are now at number 2. Tomorrow, there'll be number 3. Okay? So, I'll get confirmation from Sensei in a minute if that has sold out. I'm sure it has. All right? So, there you go. Now then, the next thing I want to give you, we got 15 minutes to go before the bell, is at the end of the stream, we are on XRP Watch and Crypto Watch 24/7, 7 days a week. This is the extra channel. And in the screen, behind the screen, there is the live count. Now we're watching this because at any moment it could go to 100,000 and the party has to start. So people are in here watching, reminding me, talking to me in the studio. I'm watching this to see if we're there yet. This is the live count in here. So this is the extra channel. All right, the video is just a bit behind. There you go, 99221. See? At the end of the show, we are going to the extra channel where it is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, live Crypto Watch. What we do is we restream the morning show, but the chats are what you miss because people join at different time zones. And here in the chat is live chat, and everybody is in there together. You can see it rolling around, look, you see? This is everybody in here live. I'm with you. You can talk to me in the studio. This is me in the studio. All right, I've got the camera at the moment on the screen, but it can be on me, so you know I'm there. All right, that's what we're doing there. Now then, this is the event itself. This is the 100,000 event. Now, it's scheduled for Wednesday, but it can be pulled forward the moment we get to like 10 away, 20 away, we'll pull this forward. And the only way you'll know is by bookmarking this now, clicking reminder and being in the chat. You won't want to miss it. How often do you get to see a channel roll over 100,000? It's very rare indeed. So there it is. Make sure that you're either in the extra channel so you can watch and then jump into this on the main channel, or you are in here waiting. All right, so there you go. It's all good. You might want to go click like and click reminder. So that remind button there. And literally we are waiting 100,000 subscribers, and that should happen it could happen today, tomorrow, but we did 1,300 subscribers yesterday. So it could happen in a day. It could happen in an hour. All right. So there we go. Let me refresh that and see how many people have tapped the like button. 24. There you go. So it's getting quite busy in the chat. Look, you see people are getting ready for that. Don't want to miss it. And there is the silver plaque that will be on its way to me. And this is your plaque, folks. This is every single one of you is on this plaque. All right. And we'll celebrate you on this event. Now then, we've got 15 minutes before the bell goes. We're getting very, very close. My position is coming up. Crypto is coming up. And we're looking good. We are also focusing on bullish as well. That's the nature of this video, or this live stream. And let me go to comments and questions. I'll leave it in members. I'll leave it to general subscribers for the moment. Let me go back a little bit. But can't see it, says Scotty. Not sure what the question was. Bullish has recently seen positive developments with the acquisition by EURC and a successful IPO. That is correct. Scotty, we can't see it right now, but if you go this one, then it will be available for you. JJ, but what are we saying here? Did I miss something? Sorry, let retype that XRP can't break 3. Can't see $10 this year. I can see $10 this year. I can see $10 this year. I'll give you the information how you can win $1,000 in a second. Just stand by. Let me get through the comments and questions. Number 2 is sold already. Oh, is it? Is it sold out? Is it sold? I'm just checking.
At Thomas Morrow 2501 donated £5 through a super chat. 1 year badge. Thanks for everything, Martin and team.
Congratulations. Got your 1 year badge. Awesome stuff. Your next badge will be 2 years. That's awesome. Thank you very much indeed. I love it. It looks like I'm being told that this has sold out. That's sold out as yep, it's sold out. Number 2 is sold out as well. Yep, it's sold out. That's it. Now, number 3 will be on the way at some point. It might come today, might come tomorrow. Keep looking. I'll let you know. I'm just speaking to Sensei now. We might release number 3 today, or it might be tomorrow. Let Sensei decide. But yeah, number 2 has sold out. There are no mugs. There are no small, medium, large, or framed posters. It's all gone. The next one is 3, and remember, there's only that's it. When we get to 10, that's it. Right. Buying membership in YouTube to watch Martyn without ads. Yeah, if you get YouTube Premium, you don't see any ads. Yes, it has just sold. Number 3 will be ready for your closing bell show. Okay, I've just been told.
At 7 Nautique donated $10 through a super chat. Martin, my cost basis for BTC is $112,000. Do you think I should sell when I break even or wait until end of the year? I keep hearing a lot of good analysts say this fall will be the peak for this cycle.
Well, I can only tell you what I'm doing. I can see Bitcoin going to 200,000 by the end of the year, but I'm still going to trim as soon as I get to 120 to bring my Bitcoin into balance, my risk into balance, and it'll also reduce my my average back down to about 110, 111, somewhere around there. So you don't have to sell everything, but you might want to trim the higher lots. Maybe sell the ones at the higher prices and keep the ones at the lower prices, thereby de-risking, thereby reducing margin if you are using some, giving yourself some profit. No one ever lost by taking some profit. You don't have to sell all of it. Just trim off the top. That's what, I mean, things like MicroStrategy, they're in and out trading all the time. So just take a little bit of a trim from the top maybe. All right, so that would be, thank you for the super chat. I hope that answers your question. Does that answer your question? Sensei has just announced to me that number 3 will be ready for the closing bell. So number 3, so the third mug, small, the third mug, large, the third mug, latte mug, and the third signed poster framed in a frame for the wall. That will be the third, 3 of 10. That'll be available today on the closing bell. Shared with hashtags let's go 100,000. Thank you, Kimberly. XRP will hit $5 by November, hopefully. I think that's very likely, yes. I've seen any ads on. I have never seen any ads on the lives. That's probably because you have YouTube Premium. Hopefully, says Scotty. NFP new home sales. Not sure the question. I haven't seen an ad. Again, you maybe have YouTube Premium. Do what you mean by say no many ads. What do you mean by so many ads? Martyn literally never runs ads on it. No, I don't. The ads that you are seeing are on YouTube. I take no sponsorship from anyone. I don't ever do promotional ads on the show. If you see ads, they are from YouTube. All right. I haven't either until now, but the last couple of days, I'm getting several ads during each live stream. Okay, lives are fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you go YouTube Premium, you see no ads. All right. But remember, this is how I live. I earn a little bit on ads. It's about 1 cent per person. But how I survive and how I can do the live streams is the memberships. And you always know, because every time you message me on YouTube below a video, I reply to all of my members. You all get replies from me, right? Every single one of you gets a reply from me. And I thank you for every single, every time you become a new member. I thank you. Personally, I write it in. And I say thank you because it's the members that provide the live stream. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Was that wrong with your what was wrong with your camera the other day? What was wrong with your camera the other day? Oh, do you mean the you mean this one here when it froze? It just froze. There wasn't much to it really. It just froze. Look, it moves fine now. There, it just got stuck. If that's what you're referring to, it just got stuck. But yeah, it's all good now. As you can see, it's all moving. All the cameras are moving. The tracks are moving. We're all good again now. And me zoom button when I go hello, I got that as well. Anyway, hi, says Dutch Daddy. How are you? Nope, staying here the whole time. Not sure why it's happening because it never happened until this weekend. Nope, staying here the whole time. BJ, I don't know what you mean. I'm in on a $1,000 XRP giveaway. Oh, right. Let me tell you how you can win the giveaway. Let me get through the comments quickly. I'm in on a $1,000 giveaway. Thank you. You're welcome. Shauna, good morning to you. Thomas Morrow, good morning to you. 1 year badge. Martyn, my guy, thank you so much indeed. BJ, really hit that like button. 1 year. Thomas Morrow, congratulations. Yep, I thought it was odd because I know Martyn doesn't do ads on live shows. Well, I want to be clear. There are ads on the shows. I just don't do ads in the shows like during the broadcast. Like Meet Kevin and Graham Stepper, and they'll suddenly go, this show was sponsored by, and they'll spend 5 minutes talking about Gemini credit card. I don't do that. But you will see ads. That's on YouTube. I earn 1 cent per person. I mean, of course I have ads, but I don't do ads myself in the show. What I don't do is I turn the ads off on the music channel. So if you watch the music channel, I don't have any ads. I do the shows for free. So I earn no money at all other than super chats. All right. I've had about 3 or 4 on this stream alone. He's talking about the QR code. The QR code, when you buy your merchandise and it arrives, it'll have a QR code on it for a special surprise. Well done, Martyn. Thank you so much indeed. We're not there yet. We're nearly there. Oh, thanks, JJ 8ball. Free to join Martyn's giveaway. This is real. Get in while you can. I will tell you all about the giveaway in a second. Everyone, 10XRP this year would be amazing. Yes, it would. Hold on for dear life. Well, I don't believe in HODL either. Like I don't like go to the moon, dollar cost averaging. I don't believe in hodl either. I'm sorry, I don't. You should trim like I just spoke about. De-risk, sell from the top, don't pay any tax, always manage your portfolio, keep it balanced. I don't say hold on for dear life. I mean, you know, I've got a lot of margin and I'm going to trim it. I'm not going to just hold it on forever. I just got no number 2. Yay, good luck. Hey, who got number 1? If you got any of the number 1 posters, mugs, whatever it was, let me know in the chat. I want to know who got number 1. You got number 2. Congratulations. And thank you very much. Definitely hold. I imagine to get the last mug. I managed to get the last mug today. Just missed out yesterday. Bitcoin may not be following the same cycle as before. That is very true. Everyone's going, it's do the same thing. It might not. Hold on for dear life. I wouldn't do that. There's only 21 million. That is true. If it goes to 200,000, why wouldn't you hold? Because you still have to have a balanced portfolio. I don't want 99% Bitcoin. That's not a healthy place. Doesn't matter how good it is. It's like saying, I like chocolate and I'm going to eat all chocolate. I'm not going to have any fruit and vegetables. I'm just going to eat chocolate because I like chocolate. No, you've got to have balance. All right. Agreed. Sell BTC, said Shop Shootwise. Why Shootwise? There's no guarantees. Think about putting an aftermarket hot rod together. If that's not even completely built yet, I don't know what that means. We are going to go up fast today. Buckle up. Yes, sir, I do have premium. There you go. So if you have premium and now you're seeing ads, it's because your premium has expired. YouTube premium just suddenly stops. And when it stops, you start paying, you start seeing ads. Right, let me refresh Wall Street. Here we go. Here we go. Just getting ready. Stand by.
Activewear, business apparel, team uniforms and jerseys, mugs, pens, and bags. Slap your design on anything. Except pants.
Now we can put anything on pants. And I mean...
I'm going to change this a moment. This camera here to camera 2. There we go. All right. Okay. So we're all set.
Million-point jackpot.
There we go. So I'm winning again. I bought last night. Another win, another trade. There's my portfolio. On the way back up, we are red at the moment. There's my crypto. I'm now overweight. Oh, here we go. What's this? Seth Houston.
Seth Houston 362 has become a member. Just a few weeks and will be 2 years. What honor to be a part of this. Love all Lucas Eds. Here's to more adventures with Martin, Sensei and Vaz.
Seth Houston, I've been after you for ages. I would like to invite you, if you wish to accept the role of moderator. It's the very few moderators. There's only about 12. And I would love you to be a moderator if you would like to accept. It's perfectly okay to say I don't want the role. If you don't want to accept it, that's fine. It is a responsibility. You don't have to be here all the time. I know you're a busy person, but you would join the ranks with David Hensley and JJ 8ball that have just joined. There's also going to be a special party for the moderators, and then the members, and then the general subscribers. So if you'd like to accept it, just say in the chat, and I will upgrade you. And then the next comment you make, your name will turn blue. So I've been really appreciating your support over the years. over the nearly 2 years now. You got your 1 year badge, but you're on the way to 2 years. I really appreciate everything you've done. I think you'd be a great asset to the team. If you'd like to accept the moderator badge, let me know, and I will upgrade you now. So let me know if you'd like to accept that. All right. We got 30 seconds to go before the bell goes. Let's get ready. All right. 20 seconds to go. Here we go.
Okay, we don't make it here. Other than Ethan Allen, okay? Other
10,
than Ethan Allen.
Yep. 9,
and they
8,
were like famous for
7,
making stuff here
6,
and exporting it to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Impact. Williams Sonoma Impact. Wayfair.
Bell has gone. We are off. Let's go for all our positions. See what's what.
No, but you can put a tariff on these guys. And I got to tell you, Dave, this was always the
I haven't heard from Seth Houston yet. I'm listing in the chat for him. All right.
I got to tell you, I'm going to bring back.
Is the workforce even there to do this?
I think
Overall portfolio is now coming up from the night. I've been buying throughout the night. The S&P is coming back up. Seth Houston, thank you all. Pleasure to be here. And yes, Martin, I would love that. I will do my best to fulfill my duties as a moderator. What an honor. Okay, you are one of about 12 out of 100,000 subscribers. So it's quite a thing. So here we go. Add moderator. If you now comment again, your name will turn blue. Congratulations. Welcome to the inner circle. It's lovely to have you as my new moderator. Right, so the S&P is moving up. Perfect. Oops, starting to trim again. Never mind. Virgin Galactic. That's interesting. Very bullish to see that happening with everything that's been going on. 238. We could have a short squeeze again. Palantir. I'm not surprised it's going down. It's 1,000 times earnings. Absolutely ridiculous that it went that high in the first place. Gold all over the place, up and down like a yo-yo. Amazon down but coming back up again. Apple down 0.54 today. Enphase Energy. Was I right or was I right? $38 now. You can't keep it down. Coca-Cola. I was right to sell my Coca-Cola when I did, and I used the funds to buy the S&P on the dip and into crypto. J&J. Different story. It's going to $200. I've said it on every show now for a year, and it is. Chevron Oil. That's good to see it go down. Tesla going down. No surprise there. McDonald's. It's pretty flat at the moment. Google down slightly. We got that good deal done with Meta. We had a nice little pop through 200. Nice. Microsoft going up. It's a bit expensive though. Meta Platforms going to $1,000. I like it. Nvidia going to $200 in the next 5 months. Just trimming slightly. We are going to cover the earnings on Wednesday, and we are excited about that. Walmart. Here we go. Here's my trade. Here's my trade. I'm waiting to sell Walmart. Here we go. Walmart. We're not quite in the money. You can see I've had enough. Oops, it's powering up now. The reason why this is happening is people are going into defensives for a while from high risk. So I might get a chance here. I'm $21 out of the money. I don't have to make any money on it. I can make about $800 though if I leave it. So I am looking to make a profit on this, but I can, if I see the S&P going low or Bitcoin going lower, I will sell it for a wash and use the funds. I've got 10 grand there to buy something else. So there you go. I'm watching my Walmart closely today. Walmart, I was right to buy that. It was oversold on the earnings. It always is. Tilray Brands up 10%. I wouldn't touch it if it was the last stock on earth because it's a gambling stock. You are gambling on, and we don't gamble on this show, you're gambling on a guess, a prediction, and that I cannot do. So I don't do that. Robinhood, trimming off slightly, still a great business though. Rocket Lab, down slightly. Plug Power, barcoding, manipulation, do not touch it. That's terribly manipulated stock, that one. Let me go back to the day position on Bitcoin. It's trimming back down again now. So I could sell my Walmart for a wash and buy more of Bitcoin. So, and again, then I can sell at lower highs to trim because I'll have more at lower lows, if that makes sense. Anyway, XRP trimming a little bit, Ethereum trimming a little bit. So really, I'm looking at buying more of Bitcoin. I'm looking at buying more of the S&P, but it's nowhere near cheap enough. Remember, I sold at these levels, 591s, 592s. I want to buy back at 580s. So we're not buying anything there. That's not low enough. But if we get some money out of Walmart today, we had a little pop. It's selling off a bit now. I'll sell that. At the moment, we are $28 out of the money. We're not going to sell for losses. There's absolutely no point doing that. So we'll just leave it for a while. We'll get 108 out of this. It can make $800. So, but, oh, there we go. It's going again. Oops, running now. Okay, here we go. This is our next trade. So we're not quite in the money. We're at $17 out of the money. So once we get to 0.6, 0.7, we'll be in the money. Once we hit a percentage point, we'll be making some decent money. Oh, here it goes. Here we go. Here we go. This will be another winning trade. We are, there we go. It's $6 out now. There, and we are just touching the money. There we go. We're in the money. We're in the money now. We're in the money now. Walmart's running. This can run to $108. This is why I sold you, why I did it the other day. I told you all this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to trim with a stop trail order. Once we get high enough, once we get to 1%, if we get to 1%, I will put a stop trail order. I will let it just go up, and I'll put like a 5 cents drop in there, and then it will sell, and then I'll buy Bitcoin to lower my average, and then because the more I buy lower, the sooner I'll be able to sell the higher prices because I'm bringing the whole thing down. All right, and then I build a position that way. So Bitcoin, I want to buy it here. Because 110 is where I see the bottom. I don't care if it goes to 100. I really couldn't care less. I'd like, oh, it's going down. Here we go. So I want to buy more Bitcoin with my Walmart. So let's see if I can trade this. Here we go. Walmart. Just out of the money for a bit. It's got to go to 0.7. Awesome. Let me come back to the comments. Sell Bitcoin. That's the worst thing to do. What on earth would you want to sell when it's down? That's rubbish advice. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Sell Bitcoin when it's down. Brilliant idea. Definitely do that. Think about putting an after a hot rod. It's not even complete. I don't get what that means. We are going up so fast, they buckle up. Oh, yes. I want to give everybody the giveaway. Your music channel rocks. Oh, thank you very much. Some of you have been watching all of my playlists. I've got on my music channel, here's the link. I've got a playlist for every music genre. And I've got people like watching all my musical stuff, all my Paul McCartney stuff, all my Beatles stuff, all my 80s music. I mean, it's brilliant. I've got people literally playing playlists. So thank you ever so much if you are one of those people. There's my music channel. So let me tell you how you can win the XRP giveaway. Let me end the poll. Big news for Bullish, of course it is. That was a great news today. Let me give you the link for the giveaway. So we're giving away $1,000 in XRP. It's free to enter. It's free for all. No purchase necessary. We're doing it to celebrate our subscribers and our 100,000. We're nearly there. We're at 99,235. If you're not yet subscribed, please do. You literally can win the $1,000 by subscribing if you've not yet done that. And click subscribe as well. Tap the like button. All right. Thank you very much indeed. So how do you win? Here is the XRP, which of course you can sell for cash. Do whatever you want with it. Plus we've got loads of prizes as well. XRP. XRP $1,000 giveaway. It's completely free. It's very easy to win because most people can't be bothered. I'll show you why in a minute. There it is. A lot of rich people watch this show. There is the giveaway. Okay, so I'll explain how you can win. Here is the giveaway page. So how you win is by collecting tickets, and collecting tickets is free. No purchase necessary. You've not got to download anything. I don't want your information. You've got to sign in to the competition, but this is a proper software we use. Mr. Beast uses it. This is like a proper competition links to YouTube, all right? So it's done properly, and we're giving away $1,000. Now we're also going to give away some cash prizes as well. Sorry, some other prizes as well. It ends September the 15th. You've not got that long to go now. 3 p.m. Central Time, the closing bell of the show. You've got to be present to win. You've got to be live with us. So set your alarm clocks. Don't miss it. Let me give you... I don't need to give the competition link yet. That's it's a couple of weeks away. And you win by collecting tickets. Now, you can win with one ticket. Says here, it's a bit of fun. You can win with one ticket. However, if you want to increase your chances, you can get as many tickets as you like. And you can win a ticket by watching this video. This explains the whole competition. There's a magic number at the beginning, middle, and end. Add them together, enter it in. It explains it all here. Every day we have free tickets by coming back to the website. Every day there's a daily bonus. We like to promote XRP. Someone in the chat was saying Martyn Lucas is paid by XRP, which is ridiculous because first of all, not paid. I wouldn't be paid by anybody, not sponsored by anybody, but it'd be Ripple. I couldn't believe it when someone said Martyn's being paid by XRP. I'd be paid by Ripple if I was being paid by anybody, but I'm not. I'm not sponsored by anyone. All right. I do it because we like to have some fun and celebrate our ladies. We like to do some good music. We like to, whatever. And it's our weekly party. And I just happen to be, believing that XRP is going to be great. And I want to share it with everybody and help more people learn about XRP. So that's it. So you can win tickets. You can put a number in here. If you get the right number, add the three together. So if the answer is 8888, whatever. No, that's wrong. And if you try a couple of times, you'll get locked out. So be careful if you just guess. You got to watch. I mean, how are you going to guess anyway? All right. Anyway, you can win tickets by subscribing to my music channel. Now, if you've not done it if you cheat or you try to use a VPN or you try to scam it, use double emails, all this stuff, think I've not really subscribed, I can unsubscribe. It just invalidates your tickets. You won't know. It just tells me you've got invalid tickets. And I'll tell you right now, look, out of 9,996, right? Most people are good. 667 invalid actions. That's scammers. That's people going, I've subscribed, then I've unsubscribed, and they just lost the tickets. So if you try and cheat, you're not going to get anywhere. All right. So it's pointless. So you can get tickets by following, reposting, sharing. Everything is free. Nothing on here costs any money. Everything is free for you to do. Okay. So there you go. There is the $1,000 giveaway. Now then, on top of that, I'm doing this just because I like stuffing it to the trolls because they wind me up. The trolls went, oh, it's too hard. To win $1,000, I've got to click subscribe. I can't be bothered. It's too hard to do that. Oh, I'm too tired. I went, right, I'll make it even worse then. So now I'm going to give everybody prizes and you're going to get nothing. I love doing stuff like that. I really do. So now what we're going to do is we are measuring the people that engage with us on X. So if you repost, like, comment, you earn points on X and Instagram, okay? We measure you. We can see who's doing it, and we're working out all our top people. And our top people are going to get all sorts of gifts and prizes, gift cards and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to have lots of prizes for everybody that got involved. So there's my X. There's my Instagram. There's the music channel. If you want to become a member, there's the membership link. If you are on an iOS device, select a browser, desktop version, and so on and so forth. If you want free shares of Robinhood USA, there it is. Free shares of Robinhood, UK, there is the link. Now then, we haven't been able to make any money out of Walmart yet. Bitcoin, it's selling off a bit, not really. It's no big deal. I would like to buy some more, but I'm not going to until I've sold my Walmart. Now, if I think Walmart's going to get, looks like it's going to sell, I can buy Bitcoin first and then sell Walmart in a minute. So I'm going to buy some more Bitcoin. So go down to here. What price did I last buy Bitcoin at? I last bought Bitcoin at 111. Let's call it 112. That's the lowest price, 112. Now you can't buy it. You can't buy it for the price on the screen. It's about 1,000 difference, right? So 112. What can I buy it for now? So if I go buy and I go 2,000, review, I can buy it for 111.6. You see, it's about 1,000 less than it's on the screen. So it's not that much cheaper. However, by buying more at the lower levels will give me a quicker opportunity to be able to sell it at the top. So 110 is where I saw the bottom. I don't see it going to 60,000 like some people are saying. I don't see that. So there's my price. It's about $400 less than I paid for it on my last go. Is Walmart ready to sell? Oh, yes, it is. Walmart is going to sell. So here we go. I can buy this now. There's another 2,000 of Bitcoin. And 111.6. So now we got to, so now you can see 111, so 112, 111.7. So we saved $300. Okay, good. So we bought some more Bitcoin. We've lowered our average. Our average now is 115.6. It was like 115.7 a minute ago. Right, okay. Now we've got to go to Walmart. Let me take some profit from here. And we're not there. We were just right on the button a second ago. Let me go back to Walmart. WMT. With $30 out of the money. We'll see if we can get this again. I think it will come back. See, with $30, we're not losing. There's no need to lose. Any profit's good. I want to sell all my Walmart because now I'm able to buy a Bitcoin at a much greater price discount. Remember, Walmart's only going to make me $800. It's only going to go within 12 months to 108. So I see a great opportunity by buying Bitcoin and then trimming from the top. So I'm going to sell this Walmart if we can. The overall portfolio is hardly down. Our crypto is now starting to come up from the bottom again. That's good. We've got a lower average. We want to sell Walmart on another pop. There's no need to sell for a loss. So now we're in this trade. Now, I haven't won until I've sold Bitcoin, right? I want to thank all the people that have just reposted, followed me on X, entered the competition. Lots of new people. Thank you very much. I can see you all. Thank you. Walmart, come on. There we go. Bitcoin's come back up again. That was good. We're building a base here around the 110. I don't see it going lower. And if it does go lower, I can afford it to go lower because I don't know what it's going to do. But as long as I win on my Walmart and buy it cheaper Bitcoin, I've won anyway. Come on. I was so close a moment ago. Let's go for all the positions and see what's happening today. So we've got the S&P is hardly down. So I can't buy any more. Virgin Galactic up 7%. We got a short squeeze on the cards. Palantir, well, I always said it was going to go down because it's 1,000 times earnings. It's always going to crash and go to zero at that price. So there you go. Gold not doing much. Amazon going up. Apple's, remember I said it's going to all-time high. Enphase Energy, that's trimming off. That's a shame. Coca-Cola down, so I'm glad to be out of that. J&J, that's flat. Oil going down. Tesla's going down. McDonald's going up. Google doing well. Microsoft. Meta. Nvidia. We're covering the earnings, of course. Walmart. Come on, let me out. Robinhood going down. Plug, barcoding. Bitcoin is now coming up from where I bought it. XRP just going sideways. All this sideways action is fine. Ethereum. So let's keep our eye on Bitcoin. Keep our eye on XRP. And keep flashing backwards with that Walmart. It is an expensive stock. It's like 40 times earnings, but when you compare it to Palantir at 1,000 times earnings, it's a bit of a joke. Plus a great dividend. So, well, not a great dividend, an okay dividend. But it was oversold, so it's going to bounce back. Let me read the comments. Bristol Manor, everything's red right now. Space short squeeze today. Let me look at the volume. You've asked. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I have to focus on my members. I beg your pardon. I've got so many. I didn't realize. I have to focus on members' questions first. Emmanuel, I've got so many members here. It's selling off Walmart. It won't go back. I don't agree with that. Yes, it will because it's oversold. VIX is very low. Low volume across the board. Yeah. Thanks for the information, Martin. My guy, you deserve it. All work really hard, man. Thank you, mate. Yes, dump. You. Virgin Galactic up. I love India. So do I. It's a wonderful country. Okay, Walmart's going back up again now. Some expert in the show just said it won't go back up again. Well, it is. Short squeeze. Well, I'd need to look at the numbers. I've got to focus on members' questions. This channel's helped me to be patient and not chase the market. Thank you once again. It's my absolute pleasure. Yolanda, one of our ladies, thank you for being a member to the channel. Let's go bullish. Yes, let's have a quick look at bullish for you. Apple's doing great, exactly like we anticipated. Leading the charge. Bullish is down today. It would be, though, because crypto is being hammered. So that's kind of expected. Okay. Walmart is just hovering there for a minute, going sideways. Plug Power is re-entering the barcode formation. Bitcoin coming up from where I bought it, so that's great. I just want to now reduce my risk with selling Walmart. I was right. It was like a few cents away. It was right there, but not quite. It's not urgent. I haven't got to sell it. I never put myself in a position where I've got to sell something. I just want to, so I can do something else. Everything red. Well, not everything. You know, Walmart's not red. There we go. It's going up. So I'm going to, as soon as we get a decent number, I'm going to set a stop trail order on it. But there's no real momentum at the moment. Nothing's really happening, but it doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not focusing on a chart. I'm not focusing on price action or anything. I just want to get out as a wash and use the money to de-risk. That's all for the Bitcoin I've just bought. So I'm out of the money now by $25. There's no need to lose money. Otherwise, I've got to mark down a loss, and there's no panic. I don't have to sell. I can wait. But remember, I'm paying about 4% a year to borrow the money on margin. So just consider that. There's a couple of pence there, a couple of cents there. Oh, I got a super chat. Here we go.
Adondadondax donated $5 through a super chat. Any idea how my average for SPCE can be 3.13 when my lowest tax lot is 3.75?
Any idea how my average of space can be 330 when my lowest tax lot is 375? Have you searched the top to the bottom? Is that your highest price one? If you click sort by price, it'll turn it the other way round. I think you've chosen the top price rather than the bottom price. Just going to have a look at that. Walmart will bounce. Yes, it's oversold. Jerry? What's the opportunity today? I think buying Bitcoin today is, for me anyway, I don't know your position and what your portfolio looks like. I'm working hard trying to get a spanner, Martin. Well, you're not a member, and so we don't know you yet. So it takes a long time to get to know people. The moderators are members. They've been members for a long time. They call into the show. I've met them on the phone-ins. They're all people I know. There's a lot of great people in the chat that aren't moderators because I've never met them. I don't know who they are. They've not called in, or they're not a member, or I don't speak to them off air, through social media. I've not built up a relationship. So everyone who's a moderator, I know. Right, here we go. Walmart now. Let's try it again. Please look at space. Okay, one of my members has requested space. SPCE. Okay. Virgin Galactic. Oh, right. Short interest is massively diminished. So, short squeeze is over. People have dropped their short interest and gone long. We've got only 16% now short. Let's have a look at the volume. Virgin Galactic. Let me refresh the volume today. Average volume is 243. And volume today is 175. So we're about average. today because it's early morning. So no massive amounts of volume, but the short interest has disappeared. We've got some short interest, 16%. That's a lot, but we're not going to get short squeeze with this volume or that level of interest. So what we've got now is we've just got bulls buying, which is encouraging. And we're up 8.8%. So don't expect a short squeeze today. It's slow and steady. But this is great because we had that little sell-off a few weeks ago when there was that delay from Delta, but it's not really an issue. This is great. I mean, I've always said it's $100 stock. So I like it. Right, we're just waiting for our Walmart trade. Let's go back. Could I ask everybody, if you can, tap the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. We've got the party planned on Wednesday. We've got the merchandise now coming out every day. We've got number 3 of 10 coming out today. Small mug, medium mug, large mug, and the signed framed poster to put on the wall. Walmart is going up. Here we go. We're in the money. We're in the money. Yeah, let's see if one person could tap subscribe, it will roll round. That'd be awesome. And we've also got the studio all set up as well for the party. The 100,000 balloons are up. The party's ready. Everything's ready to go. And once we get within like about 50, then we'll go full on party mode. And it's planned for Wednesday, but it could be today. All right. So anyway, there you go. So Walmart is moving up. We're in the money. Virgin Galactic is also up 9%. Let me go back to Ethereum. No, and no. Just going sideways. Anointed Flowers. Did I get a message from you? That name looks familiar. Anointed Flowers. Did I get a message from you on Discord? I can't remember. Anointed Flowers. There was something, somebody messaged me. Can you remind me? Anointed Flowers. You sent me a message somewhere. You emailed me, didn't you? You emailed me requesting a one-on-one. Are you a gold member? Anointed Flowers. Are you a gold member? Let me just go and have a look. Let me go to memberships, search by Anointed Flowers. Was you requesting a one-on-one as a gold member? Current level, gold. Let me have a look. You're not a gold member. No, yes, you're bronze. Yeah, I'm just looking. You're not gold. So I can't, you said you wanted a call with me. I can't provide, unfortunately, I can't provide one-on-one calls for bronze members. I'm afraid. I can't do that. I've got about 80 gold members now, and I'm fully booked on that as it is. I can't do one-on-one calls for bronze members. Otherwise, I would be never be able to get online. I wouldn't get anything done. Remember, you can always upgrade and downgrade just for 1 month. You know, I've got people who do sponsorship for a month to promote something. Right, here we go. So this is going to be another win. I bought Bitcoin at a lower price, and I'm up on it. I'm now selling Walmart, and I'm up on it. I'm just waiting for a slightly better price because I don't have to sell. Remember, I never have to sell or never have to buy, and I can wait. But I'm ready to do that. Now, normally, if it's a trade that I want to do where it's vital, I don't do one part until the other. That's always important. But this was not do one or the other. This was not I had to do simultaneously. It doesn't happen. It doesn't matter. But I would like to sell Walmart. It doesn't matter if I don't. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. Let me read the comments. David doing a great job. Yeah. Become a member. There's the shop. Yeah, tomorrow we release in the shop. It will sell out like it has done in 1 minute with 3 out of 10. So on the closing bell this afternoon, when I'm back this afternoon, in 1 minute when I go live, it will sell out. All right? MartynLucasShop.com. It will be 1 small mug, 1 large mug, 1 latte mug, and the signed framed poster to go on the wall with 100,000. Now remember, I've got that on my wall as well. It's going to be right next to the silver plaque. So you will have on your wall the plaque that I have, and there are only 10. That's it. 1 of 10, and that's it. And number 3 comes out on the closing bell this afternoon. So get ready for that. It will sell out in 1 minute. Okay, because there are only 4 items, 3 mugs, all marks number 3 out of 10, and 3 different mugs, and the framed signed picture for the wall. Right, Bitcoin going up, and Walmart is threatening. Let's go through all our positions. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I've been up all night. I'm really tired. S&P, Virgin Galactic doing great. Palantir, Gold, Amazon, Apple, told you, didn't I? All-time high. There it is. Enphase Energy trimmed off. That's disappointing. Coca-Cola, was I right? Was I right to buy that? Sell that when I did? Yeah, it was another win. J&J, oil, Tesla, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, Meta, Nvidia. Yeah. Don't buy into this pump though. Got the earnings on Wednesday. We're going to cover it live. Of course we are. Walmart. Oh, here we go. We're in the money again. Just want to get to, let's say, maybe 98. It's trying to break out, isn't it? It's oversold. Tilray, Robinhood, Rocket Lab, Plug Power, Bitcoin, yeah. Going up. Nice. You watch, all of a sudden, it'll hit a point and it'll go woof, up 10%. That's what will happen. Same with XRP, same with Ethereum. Down the stairs, up the elevator. Was it down the elevator, up the stairs? I don't know what it is. Anyway, whatever it is. Not that it really matters. All of this is going to shoot up. Oh, and now Walmart's making me some money. Here we go. Yeah. Brilliant. I bought Bitcoin a bit. Yeah, lovely.
Tony Bogards donated €6 through a super chat. Hi Martin. Would you have any suggestions for books to read investing psychology?
I wouldn't actually. I haven't got time to read books. Whenever I want to learn something, I talk to people and just with conversations, and then I share it with you on the show. I've discussed the psychology of investing and every aspect of it on this show over the last 4 years. I do it live all the time, but I don't recommend any. I don't recommend any books because I don't know any books. I don't read books. I just talk to people. So it's a great question, but I don't know the answer to that. I'm afraid. Yeah. When do I have time to read a book? I'm reading balance sheets and I'm reading prospectuses and I'm reading my emails from my contacts and stuff like that. But mainly it's all, I ain't got time to read books. Leah loves reading books. She reads like a book a day. I can't believe it. But yeah, I haven't got time. Books are the way forward. Yeah. For me, it's just talking to people. I've got to be honest. Anyway, that was a great Bitcoin. Okay, it's all going to plan. It's all going to plan. I can, yeah. Ethereum is coming up quickly. XRP, Bitcoin. That's great. And Walmart were in the money as well. So 98, I think I'll start setting it. Maybe the chat has suggestions. Yes. Let's see. We've got one of our members here, Tony Boggards, done a super chat. So we'd love to support Tony. He wants to know can anyone make a suggestion for a good book reference investing in psychology, so on and so forth. Has anyone read a good book here that they can recommend? Here goes Walmart. Someone in the chat said, it's going down, it ain't going to go up. And I went, all right. Well, it has gone up, hasn't it? I love when you get these people who make predictions based on guessing. There's a reason why I've won every single trade. I don't guess. There's no guessing. Anyway, new home sales above expected. Nvidia goes into the dirt, was hoping to ride that wave into 2026. All good things come to an end. Hey, why are you saying that? It's going to beat earnings again. And you're saying it's going in the dirt. Why do people say silly stuff? I mean, Nvidia's $178. Don't get it. I forgot I have to be a gold member. Yes, that's right. Sorry about that. You can always upgrade and downgrade whenever you want. Call in right now. Call in right now. Cheat to win. That's right. Yes, I've had people do that. They just call on the show and go, I'll just talk to you live then. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Right. Walmart. Here we go. Yes. Brian, yeah, good idea. S&P does recover. Do you think Nvidia will crash the market or the booze? No, I think Nvidia is going to beat on earnings. Good morning, Nvidia green candle. Forget the candles, just look at the balance sheet. Martyn runs housing for a needy homeless like buttons. If you'd like to help sponsor feed them, then please donate as many taps as you can afford. Just one tap will fully feed the house. I like it. David Ensley. Very good. Okay, we're making money. Here we go. The crypto's gone up. Bloody marvellous. Look at that. Oh, another winning. Hey, it's all going up. We might even turn green if we're carrying like this. Okay. Catching up on all videos from where you first started, mate. Wow, bloody hell. Really? 4 years of videos? Are you on about the music channel or the investment? I think you're watching the music channel, aren't you? I think it's Khalid Adman is watching all of my music videos. It's amazing. He's going for the easiest way. Can I say Khalid Adman? The easiest way is to choose the playlist. Choose the playlist, and then it'll just play it through. Even the shorts have a playlist. So you can go musicals, rock music, ballads, piano music, One Night in Vegas, shorts, Paul McCartney, the Beatles, love songs. You can do what you want. If you click a playlist, that's probably the easiest way of doing it. All right. Funny how stocks most affected by the tariffs are so high. Yeah. Yes, sir. Ethereum past 99,000. Yes. Yes, we did yesterday. 99,246. If you've not yet subscribed, we're nearly there for the 100,000. We're going to have a big party and celebrate. We're going to do a fundraiser event. We're going to do a giveaway of $1,000. We're going to give away prizes. We're going to raise money for charity. I mean, it's just a great, great day planned. Sensei's setting off party poppers, might even do some fireworks. Yeah, he's got all sorts planned. He has. It's going to be great. Yeah. Vaz will call in. Apple looking good. Yeah. Tesla off to the races. Let's have a look. Tesla. Oh, yeah. Tesla's rebounding a little bit. Very nice. Did anybody have any suggestions on the book for Tony Boggards? Love if someone to do that. Nvidia and Apple have been hammered. Nvidia and Apple should have been hammered. Oh, plus consumer discretionary is not looking good. Great question about the book. Books our way forward. Someone recommended The Creature from the Jekyll Island. There you go. There's one book. Maybe that chat has suggestions on books. I mean, for general, not stocks. Love the historical books. Recommended. Ev told anyone. You know the person to speak to. That will be our Vaz. Shakeout over. Same as every time. Boom, time up she goes. Hoist the sails. I love it. Walmart might slow down then if risk is coming back on again. Yeah. Yeah. Bitcoin's now going up. XRP's going up. Ethereum's going up. SoFi taking up. Buy like Buffett. Yeah. Buy with conviction. Dollar cost averaging is rubbish. What do you think about the upcoming Gemini IPO? Gemini IPO. Oh, is that why everybody's bloody doing ads on Gemini? The credit card. That's not really one of interest. Oh, there could be an interest in that. Let me have a look. Upcoming IPOs. I haven't got any information on it yet. Robinhood haven't released any information on it yet. So I haven't got any thoughts on it yet. But thanks for letting me know. Ray Dalio has some good ideas, says Jerry. Book, The Millionaire Next Door. Cults Like Us by Jane Borden. There you go. You've got loads of suggestions here from the Lucasades. Virgin Galactic collaborating on a feasibility study from Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory to look at using its mother aircraft to launch other spacecraft. Oh, that's good news. Oh, here goes Walmart. Here goes Walmart. Here we go. Bring it on. We're in the money. We're in the money. Uchi. All right. So we can set a stop trail order now. Not going to do it just yet, but I'm nearly there. $97, $41, $97, $96. Yeah. 98. I want to sell past 98. I want to sell past 98. There's no point just selling for a small profit. I can make a decent profit because we've got everything running now. Oi! Did you buy some of this? Oi! Bitcoin, look at that. Beauty. Absolutely beauty. So if we get to 120, which we will, I'll start trimming and then my average will come down a lot lower. I'm loving it. Absolutely brilliant. I've got nearly half a Bitcoin now. How about that? Doesn't really matter whether you've got one or half. It makes a difference. What's important is how much money you've got invested. Won't be in the dirt anytime soon. Yeah, I've no idea why he said that. How you stake Ethereum. How? You want to see? I'll show you. It's great. It's great. I've got it all staked. So you go into your crypto. This is Robinhood, and look, stake Ethereum. You just click stake. I mean, you can't really explain it. Look, if you go into Ethereum, and then you go staking. It's right underneath, and then you go manage. Manage staking. You see, available to stake. Oh, it's all staked now. Hey, look at that. It's all staked. It's not pending anymore. There you go. It's free money. I mean, I love it. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you? You can always unstake it instantly, but I mean, why would you? If you're buying it, why are you buying it if you don't know? If you buy it for you're buying it for a long-term position, aren't you? But you can always unstake it in 5 seconds and sell it. But anyway, there you go. Walmart. We're in the money. I'd like to go past 98. We can go to 108 with this, and that's in just the next couple of months. So I don't really need to sell it today. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm really bloody tired. Let me go for all the positions. So my overall position is only down nearly 2 grand. That's nothing when you got nearly 400 grand invested. So I'm fine with that. The S&P never got low enough to buy any more. That's on the way up again. Virgin Galactic, that's great. That's going to $100. Palantir, I just can't touch it. It's just too expensive. I bought at 9 originally, remember? Oh, Luciano just subscribed to the extra channel. Excellent stuff. He's winning some points. Amazon. Amazon is not doing much today. Apple going to all-time highs. I'm loving it. Enphase Energy bounced back. That's good. Coca-Cola, it's defensive, so it's not going to do much right now. J&J, that's going to 200. Oil going down. That's good. Tesla trades like a meme stock these days. I would never buy Tesla to trade. It's just too much of a gamble. It's all about tweets and who says what. Much rather buy McDonald's. I'd much rather buy Google as well. Microsoft, expensive. And Meta, Nvidia. I wouldn't be buying it now, though, going to the earnings. Walmart is rallying nicely. There it is. I can't help but laugh. The person that came in and going, oh, that's going straight down. We're like, just like guess, right? We're not guessing. We know where it's going. Tilray, I can even tell you who's buying it, but I won't. Robinhood is down today, slightly. Rocket Lab, that's interesting. Virgin Galactic and Rocket Lab going up together. That's always an interesting sign. Plug Power, just trying to break out of barcoding. Don't touch that. Bitcoin, going back up again. Small trim there. XRP, Ethereum. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. Last final comments and questions. Unstaking takes 8 days. I've done it straight away. I don't know if it's quicker if you're a gold member, if you've got a certain balance, but I've unstaked straight away. But yeah, I'm not really looking to sell though. I just want to buy more. So for me, it's great. Sorry, you can't unstake instantly. It takes 21 days. Hang on. Bad Boy says it takes 21 days. EDN Rossiter says it takes 8 days, and I've done it in like instantly. So I don't know. I mean, that shows me everyone's got different privileges depending on your account. All right. So Bad Boy says 21. EDN says 8, and I say straight away. That's a lot of help, isn't it? I guess you got to go and test it on your own app. I mean, everyone's app's different. It's also location as well. I wasn't able to buy XRP because I'm in Texas for a while. You wouldn't have thought that, would you? It's like, well, how come everybody in the chat can buy XRP, but I can't. It's because I was in Texas. I mean, there's all sorts of bloody nonsense going on, isn't there? Mine says 21. Okay, maybe it's 21 days, but it could take up to 25. 25, 21, 8, me, 0. I mean, it's all over the place. You got to just do your own check-in. Do you think Chamath should buy back Virgin Galactic? Oh God, no. I don't want Chamath anywhere near it. I don't like the guy. Do you? Wow, that's good. That's good. Not me. Buy back Virgin Galactic. Not now, I won't. Let's go Ethereum, new all-time high. Mine is, I still have a week. It depends what platform you use. 1 day. Kraken told me 6 days. Currently been 14 and going. Oh, God. Yeah, I can do it straight away. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Walmart. Oh, I'm in the money. I'm in the money. Ba-da-ba, chip-oop, chip-oo, diddly-bom-bom. There you go. Look at that. Beauty. Woohoo! Now we're cooking on gas. Ah, now it's going down again. Ah, boo. I want it to go to 98. Oh, never mind. So, that's okay. My crypto's looking good. My crypto looking good. That's a bit of a recovery, isn't it? Look how much bloody Bitcoin I got now. Bloody hell. 41,000. How did that happen? Got to put a stop to this. So I've got about 115, 120 grand now. I don't know. I wasn't in crypto a month ago. I don't know how all this malarkey happened. All right. Okay, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. We're all done, folks. So if you've not yet tapped the like button, please do. If you've not yet subscribed, please do, because we want to get to 100,000 subscribers. The party is planned for Wednesday. If you want free shares of Robinhood, UK, USA, and UK, there it is. If you engage with me on X and Instagram, we are measuring your engagement to win all the prizes when we get to 100,000. So there you go. What else can I give you? I'm going to give you the... Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. This is the party planned for Wednesday morning. Now, this can move. It's going to be a wild party, drinking. We might have a special guest in the studio. Just saying. You don't want to miss it. Special guest in the studio. You don't want to miss it. So, because you don't know what time that this is going to happen, you need to click this and click remind me, right? Do it right now, all right? You need to click like, leave a comment. This way YouTube will show you when it starts. Click a comment and also click notification bell, okay? How many likes have we got now? Because the moment we get to 100,000 or within about 10, this event will start. 24 likes. We're up to 28, right? So you don't want to miss it and watch it afterwards. You want to be part of it, right? I've already got my simulated silver plaque on the wall. Look at that. Lovely. Sensei did analytics yesterday, and he said we are 2,200 in the world ranked for you on YouTube. I was like, really? He said, yeah, I've done analytics on it. 2,200 in the world, apparently. With the rate we're growing, it's like, bloody hell. And there's like 110 million or something ridiculous. So we're doing really well, folks. You don't realize how good this show is. You see, you'll miss me when I take a break. Oh yeah, I'm taking a break. I'm October. I'm just turning the studio off. I'm just going to rest. I have not rested for 4 years. I'm exhausted. I wanted to prove you could do it going live. So there's that. Now what we're going to do as we end the show is we're going to go to the extra channel. This is our XRP watch. Now, what this is, we restreamed the show from this morning to Sensei's show. Many of you missed it, different time zones, whatever. Here is the extra channel, and that there is the live counter on the screen. So you can all watch it, and as it gets closer and closer, you can shout, "Mine, come back, do the party. Get the beers out, get the burgers on the barbie, get ready to rock and roll." All right. So join us on Extra. Now, Extra is a VIP club. It's for real investors. It's not for everybody. It's for VIP investors. It's free to watch, free to listen. But if you want to be in the chat, you will notice the Extra channel. Every single person is a member. Now, it's only 99 cents to be a member. We do that. That way it keeps the bots and the trolls out and only lets the VIPs in. All right. So if you want to be part of that, you can, 99 cents. It's a separate channel, separate thing, but that way you can talk to each other. You can talk to me because I'm in the studio here. I'm where this camera is, but the camera is on the screen at the moment doing the thing. So that's why it's like that. But anyway, all right, all good. So I'm going to send you there now. It takes you there automatically. I'll give you the link again. And I can't see you taking a break like that. You're going to go crazy not being live. Yeah, I know. Leah said that. I'll never buy Bitcoin or Ethereum. Fair enough, John. Nothing wrong with that, mate. You don't need to. I don't need to do it either. I ended up buying Bitcoin and crypto to support the community, really, and then give it away as prizes. That's why I did it. And then it just, because I want to improve my position all the time, I keep buying on the way down and then using tax lots to trim on the top. So that's what I keep doing just so I can improve my position. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I totally get it, mate. You don't need it. I was doing great with just the S&P. Perfectly fine. Anyway, time to wrap this up. Trump signing executive orders. What, right now? I don't see anything online about it. They got Notting Hill Mardi Gras going on in London. See this? Look, it's all going on in Notting Hill. You seen the film? I've been down Portobello Road. It's chaos, especially today. So yeah, I don't see it online. So listen, folks, I'm going to get off. Join me now on the extra channel. That way you can keep up with whatever's going on. I'm going to replay this morning's show, what you've missed, and I'll see you back later. Now, when I come back, I'm going to come back for the closing bell. The closing bell will be, I'll be releasing our next, I'll be releasing part 3 out of 10 of our 100,000 merchandise. A small mug, a medium mug, a large mug, and the signed framed poster with my signature on it to go on the wall, which I will have on the wall next to my silver plaque. All right, so you can all get that. It's number 3. Say all of you, only 10 people. There's 40 things available. So yeah. All right. Anyway, that's it from me. Nvidia stock will go up on earnings this Wednesday. I'm still in oil. Stephen Lewandowski, always good to hear from you, Stephen. All right, let's get out of here. I'll see you back in a bit. Where's my Walmart? Is it just going back down again? It just keeps bouncing higher each time. Just setting higher highs. I'm in no rush to sell it. Rocket Lab is powering. Bitcoin is going up quickly. Lovely. And so is Ethereum. It's all working out rather well, if I say myself. It might even turn green with the way we're going here. Right. I'm out of it. Got 400 just sitting. Anyone I need to throw it in? Jansen. Is it Jansen? Hello there. How are you? All right. I'm out of here. Thank you ever so much. Join me now on Extra. And I'll see you back for the closing bell this afternoon. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. There's always a way to make money. You've just got to be prepared to sell, prepared to take a trim, and do it the right way using all the right tools. And remember, I've always said this, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And because the brokerage give you tons of tools to use, doesn't mean you should use them. Remember, the tools are there to make them money, not you. You can make money with them, but that's not why the tools are there. The tools are there for you to use to make the brokerage money. Just because you can trade doesn't mean you should trade. Very important. Watch Walmart fall. This Rallo Holio is desperate to prove me wrong. Oh, you said Walmart. Yeah, it's going back down again. I know. Yeah, I know. But it keeps popping up. We can argue this all day long. I'm not going to sell it for a loss. I'm not going to lose any money. 58 trades, 57 wins. Don't worry, have patience. I could have sold it several times today for a profit. I chose not to because I don't need to sell it yet. All right? So anyway, I don't need to sell it at all, but I'd like to make a bit of profit so I can buy some more Bitcoin. Anyway, when will you be live again? We go live at the same time every day, every morning. We go live at 7:30 Central Time, which is 8:30 Eastern Time, which is 1:30 in the UK, I think it is. Anyway, and we always go 1 hour before the closing bell every single day. So it's 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We always do the same thing every day, same thing for 4 years. Sometimes we're just live all day, all the way through. Only because I was up all night, I've not slept because I was buying Bitcoin. I'm going to go and get some shut-eye. All right, so I'm a bit tired. Did Walmart make it to your target of 99? I don't think it did it? No, it didn't. It didn't make it to my target of 99. Did I say 99? I have no idea. Anyway, whatever. Why are you not buying Nvidia? I own Nvidia. I got how much have I got invested in the S&P 500? I've got invested 273,000 plus another 40 grand on my Roth IRA. So I've got about $320,000 invested in the S&P, and Nvidia is second or third, I think it is, on the S&P with Apple. So I own whatever 7% of that is. Quite a lot. About 20 grand, $21,000. About $21,000 of Nvidia, I'm guessing. Yeah, about 21. So I do own Nvidia. Okay, see you tomorrow then. Be safe and rest well. I'm hoping the best for you and your Walmart trade. Thanks so much. Yes, don't worry about that. It's fine. Yay, you need an hour of power. That's what Gramps used to say when he took a nap. Do you mean VU? Yes, VU. How do you do? The S&P 500. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. VU. How do you do? Yep, there's my crypto coming up. So I was right to buy Bitcoin. Now, once we get, just to reiterate, once we get near the 120, just like I'm trying to do with Walmart, when we get to the level of the top lots, I'll start selling. So I'll end up, my average will come crashing down because I'll own the lower ones. That's what I'll be doing. All right. So there we go. Awesome stuff. I'm out of here. Thanks, Martin. Great show. Thank you very much, David, for all your work. Don't forget to take part in the giveaway, martynlucas.com/giveaway. We're giving away $1,000, loads of prizes, free to enter, free for all. Agreed. Always a wonderful show. Thank you, Seth. I'm out of here. I've got to go. I'm absolutely whacked. Walmart is about to cross and start going back up. The day is not over yet. Oh, the day. Doesn't have to be today. I mean, I don't have to sell today. I don't know why we've got this little battle going on between, is he going to lose? I'm not going to lose. I haven't got to sell. I've got tons of margin, but I don't need to sell today. It doesn't matter. I can keep it forever. It don't make no difference. But just thought I'd sell it and have some, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, excellent show as always. NVIDIA going up. I love it, love it, love it. Walmart is about to cross. Thank you, Denise Bruckner. That's it from me. Okay, I'm out of here. Here's the link for the extra channel. Join me there now. Go behind the scenes. Get the show from Sensei this morning with what you missed, and you can keep your eye on the clock and listen in. All right, if you want to become a member, it's only 99 cents to become a member. That's it from me. Thank you ever so much. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Whoosh.